Oh my goodness. Arlo's giving his impressions of the Pokemon trading card game.
The Pocket one. I think is it Pocket Portable, something like that. TCGP.
I don't know. You're the one who plays it.
Yeah.
Goodness. Well, sound's on. Because I can hear myself. So, hello, good evening. I'm Wes Explosion.
I'm Sam.
We're playing more Homebody.
We're back.
The horror game that does not seem to bother us too much.
It feels more like a puzzle game that has a dude chase you sometime. I swear, if it... Did you know if you... Did you hear it, Emily? What? This feeling, being alive, there's a vibration, a hum to it that I never noticed before. It's getting quieter now. There's a lot going on in the flooded room, huh? A big puzzle to solve in a room that's filling with electric death water. None of it means anything, though. If you know what you're trying to accomplish, if you don't know what you're trying to accomplish, Nest has got to have some instructions for that system on file somewhere. See you later. So he wants us to go find the paperwork.
Or we could go in the other direction.
Or we could brute force it. Yeah, you could go try to do your video game thing.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I think I told you after we were done, when they were doing previews for, like, when they were trying to sell this game, right?
Mm-hmm.
They were doing the whole thing where it showed, like, people playing it, and then, murderer comes around the corner and like, oh! How about you to do it now, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think we were trying to talk to Cliff about something.
I think we finished talking to Cliff. He's just like,
Cliff, I've been wondering, where do you end up after the last time I saw you? Huh? Quit your job at old construction, right? Did you end up getting a new job? Oh, that. Yeah, I ended up coming back around after a while. Enough people balled around the same time that they got desperate. Oh no, he went back to his definitely gonna die job. Did they offer you higher pay? Nah. But now Mark lets me come over and play Twilight Zone pinball in his garage.
That's good.
Sure, tell me about the
mainframe computers.
Also, I think this is your person, so I'm probably just gonna...
Do you know anything about mainframe computers?
Old ones, like Mission Impossible style? I don't know. I don't know if antiques are his style, but Gary knows computers pretty well. He could probably help.
Who's Gary? And then I remembered.
There's a really big pump in this. Oh!
I think she's talking about PSI, right?
Oh yeah, I've seen a pump like that before, only at serious industrial jobs. Like the ones I used to work with Martin.
Cliff?
You know, before the accident.
He's the one that fell in a gravel
Anyway.
pit and died.
Pumps like that don't have a set amount of fluid they draw from a tank. They take all the fluid they can get. In that case, if you want to draw less fluid into a larger pump, you'll have to draw fluid away from the tank and another pump somewhere else first. Okay. So Gary, I'd say talk to Gary.
The mainframe computer.
Well, we're gonna do the one thing I think first.
The video game thing?
Oh, it's... Who did this?
I think it's just as...
Oh, that's the basement. I don't actually need
Yeah,
that.
It's been making it easier and easier.
Well, that's... Is it because we're idiots, or is it because...
0, 7.
Oh, well, I went the wrong way.
Probably 3, 0. Hurry.
Yay! But yeah, no, I was like talking to Aaron about it, and just there thinking, do people actually get scared, or is this one of those things that...
You gotta do the thing.
That, people are just... Because, like, I think that is just, like, a basic streamer thing.
Yeah, people find it engaging. They're like, oh my gosh, he's such a silly guy getting scared.
Oh my god! Oh, did you see that? A paperclip fell on the floor.
It feels like an escape room or like a puzzle game.
Well, there is
First.
technically a murder. Isn't this the way that it's supposed to? Or wait, do
No,
I
you
want
wanna
two,
go-
right?
Yeah, so get rid of all of them,
Oops. I can do that.
if I remember correctly. And then I think it's second from the bottom and then all the way right. That seems right. Yeah.
Okay.
Because, like, there's also not horror scenarios in it.
You're in a house with a murderer that you don't know whether is a murderer, a person, well, you know, like a person, a figment of your imagination.
Yeah, but I
Or
mean, like, game
scary.
scenarios where it's like, okay, you're in this room. Like, maybe when we were in the tunnels, it would have been like, oh, he pops out somewhere and now you have to be more careful with it. Or, like, there's a cut scene where he comes out and you gotta do stuff. Like Resident Evil, you're getting chased by guys a lot of the time, but then there's also, like, you're not gonna make it. You won't go back. You're not running.
Actually, I think I'm still fine.
Oh, it's a yellow phase.
Yeah, I kind of forgot there was a run button. Silly me.
You should be able to make it through all of them. Just run.
It's good information to have. Good information to have.
Blue is safe. Not that up, because you can go fast. You can go right there. Not fast enough.
Damnation. And good evening, Rayquaza.
Now Pete's gonna come back and be like, "Oh, did you know if a door closes on you, it hurts?"
Well, did the door close on me, or was it the steam specifically?
Oh,
Did it, like, you know, not clip me through it?
steam hurts. It's like, Pete,
Yeah.
I feel like I had the biggest turnaround on Pete. I was like, "This is cool.
Gary,
it's cool
Gary.
He showed up."
Tell me about computers.
Emily, I'm so happy you're here. Gary, I'm so happy you're here. Tell me about computers. How are you feeling? I'm fine. Fine isn't your feeling, but I'll take it. How was the convention? I spent 2 days in a hotel room with 8 other people. I slept on a pile of towels under an ironing board. Yikes! Still, I'm glad you're here. Are you excited to get out there and see the Perseids?
Gary, I have information I need from you.
I guess so. Oh man, I'm so excited. I'm all shaky. I feel like I drank a ton of coffee. But I had to stop doing that years ago. I was pee-peeing all the time. Wow, you're into space stuff now, huh?
Not
Like
just into space
computers?
stuff, pretty into space stuff.
Oh, Emily, I don't know if this is a door you want to open. I've spent a lot of time on astronomy Wikipedia lately. It's a pestilence.
Should we be impressed by Wikipedia? Wikipedia's like, I've been reading a bunch of books by Neil deGrasse Tyson, and you know... Crap, why can't I think of the guy that was on, like, the moon? I guess Neil Armstrong, but there was the other guy. Anyway, it's not important. Yeah.
Okay, so to start out, you're probably asking yourself, what the heck is a Perseid? What we call the Perseids are actually...
Didn't I say, you know, maybe another time?
They fall off a much bigger comet. They swept the whole cloud burst into orbit, those bits get burned up in our atmosphere, hence the streaks of light. In fact, some of those little bits have been part of the cloud for 1,000 years.
Gary, we have no time. But it's paused when we're talking. Gary, we have no time.
Neat. Oh, no, that, why you mock me? Why you say my voice? Isn't it? I like to think we just went so far away, come right back to us again.
Aldrin, that's the other one I was trying to think of. Thank you. Gary, I've humored you. Now, you must do something for me.
Do you know anything about mainframe computers? Well, as I was saying about the Perseids. Like big boxy ones with rotating tape reels inside? Have we seen that?
That might have been the thing we were messing around with in the basement.
Oh, I don't know too much. I don't know too much, though. I'm sorry, I had a normal voice for a second. I had to do a report about old tape hard drives in high school IT class, so maybe I can help.
If that's just how he talks, that is normal for him.
Did you know these old refrigerator-sized hard drives are like a megabyte's worth of storage? God, it freaks me out just to think about it. I remember an old photo of mine of these big bricks of computers the size of a car being loaded onto a plane by a private security escort. And now we've got more data in the size of a square piece of confetti.
Yeah, tucked right into our pockets. How else am I gonna watch fail videos at the drop of a hat?
When there's a wireless signal, at least. Which is a shame. I could use a pick-me-up. And I'm in a fail video kind of mood tonight.
Anyways, those old tape hard drives? How do you configure them?
I have no idea. Talking to me was useless. But I've heard hearsay. The way I understand it is they were so complicated that you need a college course to know how to load a file. But since they were so complicated, people would learn patterns for how to configure them. Rewind, play, point, etc. were all visual glyphs that you could spell out by rotating the platters on the drive.
So we pretty much need to find a code and then do that code for the one twisty thing, right?
Yeah, we just need to mimic the pattern.
Of course, this is 60s tech we're talking about, so it's even more complicated than it sounds. Those platters had read-write heads controlled by separate terminals, which themselves were also the size of refrigerators. So to spell out the glyphs, you would need to run back and forth to multiple terminals just to move the platters around.
So even before you can start working, you'd need a set of those glyphs from somewhere else.
Correct. So hopefully somebody would have squirreled that stuff away somewhere.
Could you imagine the killer just like bursts through the door and you're like, oh, thank God!
What if Gary... Megan hasn't really been helpful. I feel like she's the only one who hasn't contributed anything yet.
Do you expect anything from her?
Everybody else has contributed, right?
I guess you could say in some way, shape, or form, sure.
Oh.
I did that perfectly.
Speed run attack. I think we have a shortcut back into the main room if you wanted it, but the main downstairs room.
Was there? Well, if I die again, stupidly, because I just can't take the heat, you can take over and show me.
I think we did. It was like down in the basement, I think. We have that one door that unlocks now, because we got the code 733, I think. Maybe?
Oh, I think I know where you're talking about. Yeah, in the basement, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna run there because I'm a freaking idiot.
You better be holding that run button.
I was gonna say, we ran through here before, right?
Yeah. Maybe we just got lucky with the cycle? I don't know. Maybe she's getting slower. Pete, don't come out here. I thought Pete was so cool the first time we saw him. I was like, oh my gosh, it's Pete. That's the guy who was supposed to show up and didn't show up. And then it's like, Pete. What's up, Emily? You don't look so good. You look like you just got blasted by steam. So, Emily, do you want to hear a secret?
Yes.
Good. The
I
system
love
in the
you.
flooded room looks like it'll take several inputs in a sequence. I guess you make symbols by rotating the dials in two small rooms on the sides. After that, you lock them into place using the console in the main room. Any sign of what that note may be? Search the desk in the flooded room. Room. There's more to find. Good luck out there, Emily.
So I'll go to the basement now.
Okay, we're doing PSI now?
No, you said about how there was like the other room, remember? Like the
With the
other
computer?
entrance. Yeah. Well,
Oh, okay. And then we'll go back, because he was talking about the PSI flooded room thing. So I guess we'll come back to that.
do you want to give Pete what he wants?
No, but he won't. If you die again, he won't start talking about it again. He'll be like, Emily, I told you. Look in the drawer. There's a note. Will we have to do that again? I don't remember the combo. Hopefully it's in.
You said it was 733.
if my memory from a week ago is correct. Yeah, see, now you're here. Do not remember how to get to that weird plant room with the TV in it.
Yeah, it's not that. That's where we came from. Is it here?
Oh, might be
Yeah, it might be here. Wait.
Oh,
Check
yeah.
the device.
Yeah, that was just telling us how to do the thing upstairs.
Oh.
See, there's a hidey hole.
Oh, that does remind me. You know how we were like, how did we get hit that one time? Which, when, do you remember how that guy had like 1,000-foot hitbox?
Yeah.
When he attacked the person beside the closet, he broke the closet. Thus, he was able to see into the closet. I thought it looked like it was broken, but I'm like, how?
You want that.
And then when I watched it back, it was like, oh. Oh?
Mine Weeper.
No, not that. Shoot.
Oh, no. It's impossible to win.
Okay.
Push plus. I think we have a code for it. Right? I think that's what the video game gave us. You double look at the video game.
Okay. Okay.
I think that means those are gonna be bad. No, those are bad.
It's always bad.
Wait, what? I thought
So we went in.
we did that. Unless it resets every time. No, because we have a picture of it.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't change it. And then that was to tell us it was the high score. But then if you push plus.
No, not that. Use computer. Okay.
It should be those two, and those two are bad. Right? Yeah, those should be the bad ones. So then all the rest should be fine.
That would prove not correct.
Oh, are they getting dark? Right?
Some of them are differently colored, but that doesn't seem to make a difference.
Can I try something?
Sure, take it.
I think they get a little darker after you use them once, right? No, I think I was wrong.
I'd say hit all of them because some of them are lighting up differently.
I feel like we're doing it right, but the game is not working.
Man, that is such a funny way to friggin', you know.
Right? Like we went and we got, what else would the... Maybe try the 4 numbers from... That's one 4 number. How did you pull it right up to this?
I think it's because it was the last thing I had up.
Oh.
Was there 4 numbers we didn't do anything with yet?
I thought so, but I don't remember what it was. No, that's just showing us the time.
I mean, I could try it anyway. I got nothing else. I'm sorry, what was that just a second ago? 2-1? Yeah, okay. Eventually, this will work.
I feel like we saw out there.
Actually,
That's
let's...
terminating. We know what that does for us. No, but I feel like we're doing the Minesweeper puzzle, right?
Cellar should be 21 psi.
Pete, we need help. Why is it not working?
420, Gary text, Minesweeper, cellar box.
Unless we have to do it in the same run, maybe. Like, maybe they want us to do that, and then they want us to come down here and do the other thing? But that's dumb. That's not how the rest of the game has worked. The rest of the game has worked that when you get a hint from a previous thing, you can just use it.
Okay, I'm a freaking genius.
What did you do?
Oh, I struggle with the camera.
Wait, what did you do?
Listen, this is really important.
It felt like you pushed the wrong button a couple more times. Oh, there's diagram 3. That's good.
Okay, so...
Wait, what did you do, though?
I just pushed it matching up in, like, the order it was supposed to be, so, like, corresponding to the code.
So it would match the high score?
Yeah, it still rejected it every time, though, so it was a little hard to tell. Examine newspapers. Amount of copies, finding every copy he could.
Would you like to read It's Happening Last Tuesday?
It's happening last Tuesday. A group of young men and women who ran the gambit of... Aw, I think we've already read this.
Oh, is it upstairs, maybe? So Nest owned the house. He was like a creative genius or something, and he lived there with some of his
Everyone's
other
a creative
friends.
genius in this. Is this really all the read rejection letter?
Mr. Nest, while we are grateful you've received your submission, come hell or high waters, it is unfortunately does not fit with our future plans for publication. We commend you on your highly original gonzo approach, and encourage you to continue submitting your work through other publications that may be a better fit for your mediocre voice. Regards, Roger Derrickson.
He got rejected for his creative project.
Okay, so we can open we can open door 3 now if we want.
Yeah. Although that doesn't tell us how to open garden door. Well, you can look at the tree on it, or is that just to try to open the door?
It's the evil number.
I feel like we've seen 4 numbers before somewhere, and I was like, oh, 4 numbers, we need 4 numbers, and I don't remember.
Oh, fuck, why are you? Holy shit!
Hey, that's not the normal guy.
Yeah, okay, despite what I said, that did kind of get me a little bit there. It was just like, oh, man is coming in, and it was like, that's not the way they're supposed to. I didn't get a best look at him, though.
I think it was a lady. She had like a dress, and she had her hair flowing up.
Or it was a tentacle head.
Maybe. Didn't get to see the face. Oh. Pete's like, no, you're doing fine. You don't need a hint. Okay, so we want to, go in there, input code 3.
Yeah, where does code 3 actually belong, though? Like, what was the door for that? Oh, shoot.
That's a good question. I think it's the metal one in the basement, right where you're about to... I think I know where it's at.
Okay, well, I'll get the code in. If you know where to go, I'll hand it over.
Oh, but then I don't know how to get there without using door 1 or 2. Like, we need through the 1 and 2 doors first, I think, to get there. Maybe not. I'll look around.
Oops, no.
I think 3 has the same destination. Same starting point and destination. Just different... I was gonna be impressed if you just remembered it after looking.
Well, I think I got, like, most of it. Okay, yeah.
Just hook around.
I don't suppose... I was kind of hoping that it would give me 2 as well, you know?
Yeah, is there a way you can get 2 and 3 open at the same time? I think it might be beneficial.
Oops, that's not what I wanted.
It might be in here. 2 panel.
I don't think so.
No.
Because, yeah...
Oh, no, you can, I think. I think you can. I think go down and around like you did.
Oh, wait, I think I have an idea, actually.
Then up and around the 2 in the middle.
Is that it? No. No, I want to be... Oops. Wasn't that it?
You can't have that one.
Which one? Here, just take it.
Okay, so we need this one. And this one. I think this was correct. Right?
Yeah.
That works for both of them, I believe. Yes.
I don't think this is as hard as we're making it.
I just think I'd do better if I could have both of them up at the same time.
Yeah, imagine that. Also, you're too far forward. Dear Lord.
Okay.
I'm telling you, the other night, you know, I played back the footage and it was like, oh, the first 2 hours are great. Like, the second 2 hours... Do you want to pull out your phone and take a picture?
I think this one's going to be easier to see on phone. Okay, so we take a picture. Okay. Now we have that. And we pull up this one. So we went down around, and now we're good there. So
Okay.
on third row, cut back and around.
I could also just get a piece of paper. We could scribble it out and then do things around the X's.
Okay, that's 2, but why is it not 3?
Ay, ay, ay. Okay. So that's 6 by 6.
Yeah. So that's 2, but why is it not 3? What is it violating? It's violating this one. Okay, now that does 2, but it violates 3. Maybe we're overthinking this and it's not possible to do both, but I think we need both.
I'd say just do the one for now because we're wasting too much time.
Okay.
Is 3 up then?
Yeah, 3's good, but I think we need... Oh, no, because we can unlock one with... Oh, I was overthinking it. We can unlock one with the code now instead of actually doing the... Did you see him doing the thing?
He was nodding, kind of.
His head was straight. Okay, I was thinking we would need either 1 or 2 open to get back in here, but I... Yeah, with this code. Alright. We wasted a lot of time. I like that. Oh, no, we... Do you need it? I thought that's what this does.
Well,
Oh,
see.
we need both, maybe?
Yeah, I think.
So then I think we do need 2 and 3 at the same time. Because I don't think 1 and 3 are going to be possible.
I think that is 1 there, isn't it?
Yeah, that was 1. But I think we're going to need to go around and go through the 2 and 3 door at the same time.
Okay, pull up both of them again. I'm kind of sketching this out.
Oh, yeah, if you do that, you can just knock out which ones are X's.
And then that one's just clear, so 0,
But
0,
not...
X,
Yeah.
X, 0, 0. And then...
X, 0, 0.
No, X, X, because of that.
Oh, we're on row
0,
3.
0, 0, X.
Then it's just this one.
Then third one, okay, third one's clear, so it'd
1,
be
2, 3, and
0, 0, 0, X, X, 0.
that
One's clear,
It's just
so
that one.
0, X, X, 0, 0, 0.
All zeros except for 1X, second to last.
I think... Oh, no.
So...
This is convoluted. I can
It's possible, though?
Yes.
You want controller back?
Yeah, I guess so.
And if you want, I can run through steam tunnels. Although, I think you can do it. We'll just wait for it to be on a yellow cycle. For that first long hallway. Oh, so I was almost there. We just needed to come back and around farther. There we go! Memory log updated.
Yeah. And I still have it written down, so we don't need to pull up the thing.
Yeah, I was confused because I was like, we're gonna need to go through 3, but if we go through 3, then 2 and 1 are closed. Yeah, because see, here's 2. Now we can get through 2.
I was gonna say, did we just turn it off, maybe?
Oh. Should I run for it?
It'll be red next.
Oh, yeah. Stop. I'm a little paranoid because now, like, I thought we were safe down here. That person was never down here.
We're probably safe in the tunnels.
Oh, yeah.
She has had a long night, okay? Yellow's next, so...
Yellow safe?
Should be. I thought?
It's fine. We know the code for that door. We can play this more carefully now, because last time we wasted time trying to figure out the code. We didn't waste time, but it was later in the night because we were figuring it out. So this time we can waste a little time on Steam Puzzle before they show up.
I swear to God, Pete.
Don't want to hear it. You're going to tell us what we just figured out. Been a while, huh? No, it's been like maybe 5 minutes. So, Emily, do you want to hear a secret? Do you want to hear a secret?
Yes, just see if he says the same thing.
Yes. There's a generator in the atrium, and you need to use the machine in the hidden garage room, the one with the creepy mannequins, to get through it.
The hidden garage room? There's a hidden garage room?
I think that's
Is that the room that we're in?
Yeah, with like the smiley faces on the ground. Problem is, you also need to find another way to do it if you want. This is what we just did. Leave me alone, Pete.
Aren't you glad I told you? Yeah, now you can take credit for the thing that they literally, like, everybody saw us do it.
Like, it's registered in our hint notebook. We did that. We did that, Pete. I liked Pete at first. I was like, that's so cool. And now I'm like, Pete. Glad you're not here.
You know what? I will wait 3 minutes for this. Yeah, okay, there's creepy mannequins.
I know, Pete.
Boom, 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 boom. Where left?
Here.
Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom.
Well, good job remembering that. I would have just looked at my sheet.
Okay, we'll be a little more patient on this team. I don't know how the first time we went through them.
Yeah, you weren't even, I don't think, aware that Steam was
Yeah.
coming up.
I was just like, there's probably a puzzle here. I don't know. We're just running. Okay, it's yellow this time, so we're fine.
I mean, unless they did kill your run where it's like, okay, you're far enough in the game that you only run
Yeah, I didn't.
like 80% as fast as you used to.
It should be red, but we're not making it in time.
It'll be blue. So you want to go into the far tunnel, I guess.
I think I can make it, but I'm not.
Man, that is like a shuffle if I've ever seen
I'm
one.
not even running.
Like, come on, girl. You're not wearing heels or anything.
And you know you got some danger. Should I try it? Yeah.
You just run at this point. I mean, there's a safe room in between each one, so...
But I mean, like, in case I wouldn't make it now. Maybe I'm too slow.
You're too slow. It's a Sonic quote.
We're back. We're where we need to be. Oh, we might need to do this every time if this is to start one of the sparks.
Let's see what happens
Yep.
before we freak out. Honestly, if we get the code to the one thing right there, we can probably just go right in, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't love that. The tall man with a knife? Oh, he's a do I want to walk in front of him?
I just kind of want to play Zelda music. Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo.
Claire, do you remember when you pulled me aside after our last performance together? We were both caked in plaster. You were a deer, and I had been so unpleasant that day, neurotic and lashing out. You said, Parker, one of these days you need to ask yourself why you need to manufacture a bad guy. And I laughed at you. I wanted to grab that young man by the ears and thrash him. What a petty fool. I could have said this to you even once, and I never did. You are not only a genius, but you are an indescribably better emotional being than I am. I have never been more enchanted with the things a person creates. The works we did together felt like a puzzle pieces fitting, finally being able to breathe. I hated my work less knowing that my... Was that...
Somebody
Next?
die? Read rejection letter. Eulogy for the chosen few continued. Do we want to read this, or...
I don't think it's just a
Aliens.
story. Oh yeah, thank you. As we regret to inform you, we are currently uninterested in manuscripts longer than 2 pages.
Okay. So I wrote a short story, and they're like, nah, this is lame.
Okay, so... Oh. 909. 9009. That's the code for that door. See,
Look through the thing quick.
What?
The hole. Okay, I
that's
just wanted to see.
Yeah, for the chords, too.
You said 9009 though?
9009 to get through this
Huh.
door now. So,
Do you want to test it while we're down here? Just go into the other room.
I thought a prompt came up for me, like peek inside or something?
Here inside. Oh man, you see that guy's feet.
I don't understand. What now?
Go into the side room and just type in the code just to make sure that it registers for us, okay?
Okay.
And then after that, I think we just have the pump room.
Yeah, do you want to do pump?
No.
I was hoping you would have said yes. I was hoping you were like, I love doing the PSI mini games.
Oh, that was
Oh,
that. We
that's
don't need
not
to go
sure.
up there anymore.
Should I just die?
Nah, let's struggle.
Because there's going to be electricity in that room already, so we can't progress.
Yeah, but we can, like, at least try the pump, right?
I guess.
And maybe get lucky.
Oh, like big palm?
Yeah, big palm. I don't know what it is. Oh, it was blue.
Hey, Pete, guess what? We figured it out.
Oh, I probably got through it with my awesome hint. No, we already had it. You're like the person who, tries to say things, after, like, as the answer's being revealed to pretend you knew it the entire time. What's 2 plus 2? It's 4! It's 4! Thank you, Pete. You contribute a lot. I was gonna say, you got caught on the door. You got caught on the Resident Evil camera angle door.
The camera angle. It's only really been bad in that one basement segment. I don't know if you did or not. When like you're trying
I've been
to
having
loop around
issues.
that thing. It's a little rough. But other than that, it's been fine.
It normally just kills you around this point. So now we need to go to the pump room.
Yeah, and that's all we have left. So we might actually be farther than I thought we were.
You don't know that. This could be a false ending. Could you imagine that?
Yeah, and they're like, okay, that was a quarter of the puzzles in this game. Oh, we have the solution for this, I think.
What if the real solution is just finishing Cliff's eggplant parmesan?
He never gets it done. Okay, accumulator. So we have to.
The pump, cellar pump, right there.
Yeah, so we need that to come down and connect here. Although maybe it's a long run.
Yeah, but isn't we don't need the bathroom pump. We need the cellar pump.
Pump guy, cellar pump. 3.
Are they arranged correctly?
No, they are. I think. Yeah.
Okay. That did say 29, which was the correct thing. No, it said 33. What?
What? Wait.
Oh, 4.
Oh, okay.
Go upstairs.
We finished the pump. So Nest was an artist, and he was here with his artsy friends. But then his art, they were like, "We don't like your art. Your stories are poo poo."
Then how does he afford all this stuff if he's...
But he was in love with a girl.
He was in love with her art. That doesn't necessarily mean,
Maybe this is his way of being with her forever. The apparition thing is supposed to show her or something. It's supposed to make her. What's the thing called? A tuner? What's the thing in the attic?
The homunculafier or something. Can you walk into the water?
No. Yeah.
Inspect cable.
Oh, the accumulator. I feel like we need to do something over here.
Well, just try it while we're down here in case we die. Maybe you'll stumble into the correct solution. I don't think we know how much psi we specifically need, though, so...
I think we do, don't we? We need 20...
No,
No,
29 was for the
29.
basement.
Yeah, I think the other room will probably tell us how much we need. But there's only so many solutions. Watch this.
Check this shit out.
$66, exactly what we needed.
I feel like I'm missing something, like how this entire system works.
Oh, but now I have less time in the electric water. Okay, so I need to look into the desk.
Do the thing that displays things, right? Or...
10 blank 9 11 10 12 9 11. There's a note tape. Parker to retrieve the instructions for the industrial pump first, rewind, and then print. This is all you ever use the mainframe for, so I don't know why it's so hard to remember. Rewind, then print.
Okay.
We got a new hint somewhere. Sticky note. We have a 12 somewhere, don't we? Oh, that's different.
Maybe, or maybe it isn't. I don't know yet. What's the main computer do?
We activate that once we've activated these two properly.
Rewind and then print.
What's the symbol for rewind?
Like, it depends on what angle you're at. It could be one of the triangles.
Oh, so we have the left one activated right now, because wire puzzle. Then if we want to be able to mess with this one, we need to set the wires to the other direction?
I don't really get it. Is there anything else we can interact with down here? You did it.
Okay. Now I can interact with this. Oh, now I can go through here. Oh, and I interact with this one. We don't know what we need. Do we need this symbol, maybe? I don't think so. We can't see very well. I'm gonna get electrocuted any second.
I wouldn't say any second. I think it's near, like, the end.
I don't know. Rewind. Although this one has less combinations than it could be. Theoretically, I should just stumble right into it. Uh-oh.
The electricity's off, I guess.
That means that wire should be done. I'm not really sure what to do with it. So this is to swap between the two rooms.
I guess, yeah.
Should we go out and try to find...
I don't know. I almost feel like we should look up just what the heck.
Okay, so one's blinking, one's...
Well, is it the first or second one that's blinking is the question.
But if it's solid, does that mean it's right? And then if it's blinking...
That's a good question. We might just...
Or it might mean, like, blinking, blinking because that door's closed. This one's solid because this door's open.
To the left. Now it's getting close, by the way. No, it's still that. Change things over there and see if anything changes. So, I'm gonna say that you got the other one right, maybe?
I stumbled into it. Well, I can try changing the other one and seeing if that makes it wrong.
That's true. If you have time. I don't think you can. Oh, this asshole's in here.
I'm gonna lure him into the water when the water's hot. Oh, he doesn't come in the water. Oh, I didn't get to check the computer because he's in here.
Yeah, that would have been really helpful information to have.
I don't,
Okay.
You know, so we need rewind and play. Like, I could stumble into that one, but the other one I feel like has... Oh, there's... cutscene.
Well, I believe it looks like
I'll do it real quick.
You got him.
Anyway, this is...
It's the print symbol.
That is not what we need. Well, it looks like it's your lucky day.
Huh?
We're here.
The roadhouse. Oh, the roadhouse burned down. There's the hot dog.
Guess so.
Welcome back to town, Emily.
Oh, Megan, I forgot about you. I wasn't expecting felony arson on this trip, and I refuse to become an accessory after the fact.
Did they burn down the hot dog?
Don't worry, I left a note saying you did it.
What happened here? According to my phone, it burned down almost a year ago. You think that's you?
The website said it was open. Oh, it's open all right.
I'm gonna go climb on your hot dog.
Me too. Do not get on the hot dog. Guys, I'm serious. Don't be idiots. Do you think this is symbolic for anything? I'm climbing on a hot dog.
Just Gary and Cliff hanging out on a hot dog together.
I can't believe I dragged us all the way out here for this. Fuck you, Pete.
Where's Pete? I'm looking in the background for Pete. Hey, Pete.
Oh, Pete. You say the funniest jokes.
Pete, you knew?
Well, why didn't you tell us?
Pete doesn't tell you anything. Pete will tell you now. Now that you've seen the hot dog is burned down, now he'll be like, did you guys know the hot dog burned down? I knew that. My name is Pete. I knew that.
God, someone's gonna get hurt climbing on that hot dog. I just know it. Why would they write bastard on it?
That's what everybody's asking.
I don't know. Perhaps it was born out of wedlock.
Thank you, Gary.
You're not a bastard. Gary, get off the hot dog. Not like anyone ever listens to me. Why should they start now?
I think you just gotta let go of what you can't control, Francine.
I think you liked me better when I was beneath you. Whoa, what does that mean?
What is happening?
Their entire friendship is in jeopardy because...
The hot dog is falling. Did you hear all that, Meg? Oh, did you hear all that, Megan? What did I mess up here? Well, Francine loves a plan. I know you, and I don't care, but she does. I know, I just don't want her to be stressed out about it. I get that, but still, maybe not the first thing I would have said to my best friend who I haven't seen in a year. I guess I really whiffed that one. Didn't riff, I whiffed. Nah, things are just changing around here faster than we can keep up with. Yeah. It's not like it's a bad thing necessarily. The first time we did this, we didn't plan. It just happened. The only reason we ended up here was because we thought the giant hot dog was some kind of tourist trap. Which it was. Decades before it became a gnarly karaoke joint, and when they kicked us out at 2 a.m., us drunk idiots saw stars streaking across the sky. Amazing. It was pretty magical. Yeah, even Cliff was being really just like earnest and positive. For karaoke, he sang the song Sandy, and he did a big swaggering Springsteen impression.
I'm not familiar with that one, I don't think.
Then, like 20 minutes later, when it's his turn again, he gets up and does Sandy again, only this time without the impression. How obnoxious. Isn't that song like 8 minutes long?
Oh, shit.
Sure, but there was something kind of tragically sweet about it. He seemed so earnest that the second time. There were tears in his eyes. Even if it was BS that he saw himself in the song, it still kind of humanized him for me. Huh, I think I went and hid in the bathroom until it was over. Oh, that wasn't Megan. Yikes, your bar bathroom? Was that the tray, weren't they? The Roadhouse bathroom was particularly nasty too. I wonder if it's better as a burned out husk. I wonder if I'm better as a burned out husk. Oh no, everyone's happy you're here. It's pretty touching you come all the way out here just to see us. Actually, I'm in town for a funeral. My grandma died. Oh, I'm so sorry. No, really, it's okay. I don't really feel anything about it.
Do you think this is like good information to share? Do you think it's kind of like a dick thing to do? Where it's like you came back just for it. It's like actually,
I didn't come back for you guys. My grandma died.
somebody literally died. That's the only reason I would ever come visit you people.
I'm just relieved she's not suffering anymore. Watching her regress to the point that she thought all of us were dead people coming to get her was pretty devastating for my mom. That could happen?
So she probably had like Alzheimer's or something. Yeah, Alzheimer's or something.
Yeah, it's pretty on par for the course with Alzheimer's. Going back to an earlier time in their brain, singing songs from their childhood. There's also a delusion you can have where you think everyone in your life has been replaced with imposters. Crabgrass disorder or something. Well, that's horrible. You can't
Just keep it going. Keep it going.
Yep. Say, do you have any use for some melted plastic cutlery? I do. When did you get there? That's very specific. Check it out. It's like a rat king of forks and little plastic swords with cherries they stick with.
Do you know what a rat king is?
Yeah.
Does everybody else know what a rat king is?
I think so. There's a beast and cassette beast based on a rat king.
It's kind of freaky.
Yeah, only it's a carousel.
Like, that happens like naturally too,
Yeah.
doesn't it? It's not
'Cause they're
something
all,
like
scurrying around in their tails.
yeah,
they
it's
claw on
not
each
like
other.
a rat king is when a bunch of kings get their rats like twisted up together.
Their tails, yeah.
Yeah.
What a find.
It like seems like the sort of thing, you know, like a person would do to be particularly cruel, but it's just like, no.
I gotta go picture Tori is gonna love this. Who's Tori?
Good.
What you doing here? Where's Pete? Oh no, I'm not Pete's dad. Unless I am Pete's dad. You don't
A
know why.
good question.
Oh, I'm Nest. I'm the
I've
crazy guy.
never met your friend Pete, and I've met everyone here. I've seen him walking around, made eye contacts with him, gave him a little wink, but there's nothing there. I don't think he's anyone.
If Pete's not Pete, then who are you?
Also a good question. I am the Senate.
Har, you do realize this is a pretty stressful situation for me, right?
I'm sorry. I feel a strange energy here myself. Is anybody else gonna play on that giant hot dog? There's little I can do to help you now. It may be a strong comfort, but if you have questions, I shall do my best to shed a light on the
Do
situation.
we really want to ask this guy a question? The guy who's like,
He made the house!
but he doesn't answer questions. You're like, yeah, see, can you talk normal? No.
I'll try.
What's the creature with the knife? What's that thing? The thing with the knife?
I don't know. I used to feel oddly proud of it. I thought I created it. That was the only thing I've ever created. I thought you were an artsy-fartsy guy.
Yeah, but all his
Now
other
I'm
stuff was
afraid
trash.
that might not even be true. I've got nothing to show for all this, my life. Just a house that's falling apart with dead people inside.
You would want that as a legacy?
It's more than nothing. At least it would be proof that I was here. A monster with blood on its knife? Pretty sweet. But I know that isn't true. Even if it was, what's the point? On a big mistake. Big coincidence. Small little man. Stupid.
Uh-huh. We'll get to the accumulator. I'm more curious. Why can't I talk to the others? I mean, I can talk to them about pizza and video games, just not the time loop we're trapped in, or the slasher movie villain that keeps killing us.
I have no idea. When I approached you at the gas station, I found myself unable to speak in anything but poetry.
Oh, so it wasn't a conscious choice. Okay.
Definitely not. I am not Dr. Seuss.
I thought that was just how you always talk.
Then, sometimes later, I found myself able to express myself fully, almost as if we had gained some kind of understanding.
Or maybe we just lost all respect for you. I'll ask about his personal life last. What's the accumulator do?
It's supposed to channel life energy to assist in the reassembly of matter. It's meant to improve your vitality and lifespan. In reality, it's a cheap wooden box and general fire hazard I used to do drugs in. Oh. But it's here, it's not the box I built. It's actually powerful. And it has nothing to do with me. Is she really asking for spoilers?
What happens when this ends? If this ends? Are you even still alive?
I don't know.
I don't see why I wouldn't be.
One last thing.
You didn't ask about him and Clara.
Did you really smoke weed with Hunter S. Thompson? Who's Hunter S. Thompson?
He was in the vicinity. It's probably someone famous, and like anybody who watches is gonna be like, oh! He was
see.
the lead singer for AC/DC or something like that.
I didn't get to ask what happened between him and Claire.
Yeah, you dumbass.
Did you want me to ask his personal? He would have been like.
He would be like, that's
It could have been.
personal.
It could have been hot. It could have been. He could have told us smut. This could have been Jory's smut.
We want to go back and redo it? I don't know how that would work.
You want one? What are they smoking?
Cigarettes? You know I quit, Cliff.
What? When? I thought you were here to burn one with me like we used to.
I can't just come over here to enjoy your company.
No, I'm terrible.
So you own your bribery down, right? For the insurance money?
That's what I was gonna say.
How good of a policy do you think they had on this hole in a wall in the middle of nowhere?
Maybe it was arson. Arson from Persona 5 Royal. From a competing restaurant. Arsen's Demon Bakery.
Guys, is Megan seeing someone?
Oh, Jory?
Yeah, wow. I never thought I would see the day. She's like super ugly. I can't believe she got a girlfriend.
They've been engaged for like 2 years.
What?
Hey, Yang, whoops.
You really need to read the names.
I thought it was Gary. Gary had to talk a little bit. Hey gang, what are y'all talking about?
Oh, just about how Emily doesn't know shit about her friends.
Shut up, Cliff. Hey Cliff, Emily showed me this awesome metal cutlery rack king. Wanna see it?
Oh yeah, that'll go great with my melted red plastic Italian restaurant cup. I melted it by trying to put a cigarette in it. See ya, Em. Later, Gare Bear.
Ooh.
You know, Yang, we could get sick from hanging around here. Like Burns Bubble is putting stuff in our body that will kill us someday and we're not expecting it.
Oh no, that's the microplastics, and there's no getting away from that.
Well, if I spent every day expecting to drop dead of a mysterious and preventable illness, it would be pretty funny if I contracted it from a not fiberglass hot dog.
Yeah, if I'm gonna die, at least need to be funny. I mean, my life's a joke anyways. Needs a good punchline to make it all worth it.
Are you gonna remember how to get into the basement, by the way?
Gary, you're sounding a little too much like me. Are you right? Yeah, yeah.
Gary, I'm the nihilist around here. You're taking my thing.
Only one of us is allowed to be sad.
Sure, it's fine. My head kinda hurts behind my eyes.
That could be a tumor.
I'm gonna go look at a pile of menus and figure out what I would have ordered.
Hey Nest, can I ask you more questions?
I need to know if it ever got hot and heavy with Clara. It's very important. Seriously, we've been skipping so much just random bullshit.
At least nobody took a tumble from
That was the
hot
one
dog,
thing we
huh?
wanted to see.
Yeah. Hey Francine.
You have the controller. You need to make this decision.
I don't know, they're all good. Oh, and there's a weird thing moving around on the bottom of the screen. There it goes.
Wait, was it a plastic bag that just...
Oh no, there's just random paper flying around. Okay.
Yeah. It's debris.
I don't know. Is it gonna actually let me say either of these two? I don't think it will.
That's a good question. I mean, you could click one of them and it's like, do you want to make out? And it's like, what? That isn't what I said.
Are you mad at me? Oh, it didn't matter.
See?
I'm really sorry.
Stop. I'm not doing this again. You're not sorry. You're scared of me.
It can be both. I feel like you're waiting for a chance to tell me I'm wrong, and you're waiting for me to escalate, to catch me in some mistake so you can tell me so. But Francine, I am dying to fall on that sword. I am dying for you to believe me when I tell you I know how wrong I am.
What are we even talking about? This stuff doesn't work on axis of right and wrong, Emily. The Illuminati.
She stole the moon!
I know you're sorry. You tell everyone that every chance you get. You need to do something.
It doesn't matter. What do you want from me?
Who gives a shit what I want from you? People aren't a fucking puzzle you can solve, Emily. I'm willing to swear.
I don't think...
It's for the art.
Nest can't make art.
I respect the creator's vision.
You're scary when you cuss.
Jiminy, gosh. Oh, hey, Emily. Glad you could make it. Your room's full. Yeah, your room's down the hall. Is that better? Is that more like the weird retrograde 2D fantasy of me you're looking for? I've been caretaking and planning and organizing and protecting and trying to stop us from tearing ourselves apart. Going through the motions for as long as I can remember. Now I am a goddamn sick of it, and I know you're hurting, but there's too much inertia for me to stop, so instead I'm here yelling at you about it. My gosh, that was a mouthful. I might have ended a run-on sentence. What did you click?
I just need you to understand me or hear me or something, please, Francine.
I know how this ends. I've seen it happen over and over, and I'm done trying to change it. I refuse to take your sorries about it. I know exactly how goddamn petty I'm being, and I don't care, because I've had an infinite number of nights to stew on this. Do you think Emily always had...
What's happening?
So that's the thing that's been crawling around the house that we've seen like twice in the hallways.
I forgot about that.
It's some sort of gummy creature.
With Megan and Gary? And Francine? Oh, and Cliff's back there. Oh, and now we're dead.
Good job. So do you think she's always had social anxiety, or do you think that, you know, her deteriorating relationship with her friends made it so that she's like, we used to be cool, we used to hang out all the time, da-da-da-da-da-da, but now I don't know that Megan is engaged. Francine is mad at me, and I can't say sorry because sorry is part of the problem, and Cliff's a butthole. Also, Gary is nihilistic because I guess I've rubbed off on him. Did you need to swap it all?
I thought it just kept it where I needed it to be. No, I did. I thought they'd just keep it where it needed to be since I already did this puzzle like 18 times.
Not 18 times.
I don't like the PSI puzzles.
Well, maybe if we actually understood how they worked, instead we're just like, I only vaguely understand what's happening right now.
Well, you push it, and it has as many charges as it says on the left. And then in all of these tubes, it goes once. In this tube, it counts for 5. So
okay,
it has 17
so you kind of
charges.
get it. So we could mathematically figure this out.
Yeah, very slowly and methodically, but time doesn't stop when we're in this screen, so...
Well, we could pause it and just, like, stare at it until we're like, by Jove. By Jove, we've gotten it!
Okay, skip that door.
Okay, look at the computer and see how many are blinking.
Correct. Oh, it's the same as it was. I don't know how we're supposed to know what print and what play is. Is there a document somewhere in the house that we need to find?
I mean, maybe it's just, like, if I had to guess, rewind would be the arrow. And then the other one, I guess, would just be the square?
I need rewind and print?
I believe, yeah. I think it was rewind, then print.
How do I make a backwards arrow with what I've been given?
I don't know. Just... Have I told you that I don't think Lucina understands daylight savings time?
It's a pretty cool symbol.
What if it's something stupid, like on the other thing, it's... Like, you know how there's numbers there? I mean, that symbol looks cool. But you know, like the number's there, and you think the one's 12 probably, right?
No, I'm not sure. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought it.
So what if it's like you move it? Yeah, you move.
Oh. In case you forget, the calibration guide for the mainframe is in the study.
Where's the study?
It's where
Oh
we're
yeah,
supposed to be
that would make
sleeping.
sense. Listen, there's been so many things that I feel like could be. There's so many crazy freaking rooms.
Oh.
I'm gonna feed the cats while you do this.
Okay, it's gonna be death time by the time I get up to second floor.
Maybe you figure it out.
They're gonna hunt me down and they're gonna kill me. Okay, now we go to the study. Ooh, there's a book. There's your book. Let me read the book. We also have not figured out what the thing is for. It's a copy of a book I illustrated. Pumperton Possible Blurs a lot. It's a pile of Cliff stuff. Oh, that's nice. Cliff does care. Probably should have read that sooner before we were like, man, Cliff's a bum hole, but.
Also, while you're in the basement, you should try the pump puzzle because then you can just reset it easy.
That's true.
I'm gonna pee while I'm up.
Fresh grasshopper, I wonder then simply put it here. I led a small gaggle of quite pulchritudinous young ladies into the attic to show them the accumulator. They oohed and awed and hustled inside the chamber, impressed with the finely crafted. Is it? Oh, you're missing something. No, it's not important. Is this the pyramid Francine threw? It's bloodstained. I really hope Francine is okay. I don't know why that's there.
What now?
This is on the floor. It's her bloodstained pyramid. The pyramid she threw into the road, it's there, but it's bloodstained. This looks like a study, doesn't it? I'm not
Probably.
crazy. This is not a study. This is a bedroom.
Wait a sec. What if you pull open the drawers in the order of the symbols? You know what I mean? Well, not the symbols, the sticky notes.
That's a good idea. I'm trying not to die. Should I just die?
I don't know. What if there's only so many chances we have at this?
Oh, by the way, this is Cliff stuff. That's a book we wrote and illustrated. He had it in his stuff. So Cliff does care. Hey, Gary. Gary, I don't want to make you uncomfortable, but are you okay?
I'm much better now, I think.
Oh my gosh. I'll give you guys a minute.
You seemed a bit down.
I was for sure, but I still feel a bit off. But I sat down with Megan and she dropped some wisdom on me.
She's good at that. What did she say?
Oh, something about how sometimes it's better to embrace the bad stuff rather than try and shove it down. And that there can't be a matter without antimatter, or light without dark. She was way more elegant with space stuff. I just can't do it justice.
Wow.
I talked to Cliff, and he tricked me into drinking orange juice to wash down a slice of pizza to cheer me up, I think. It tastes exactly like vomit. Actually, tricked isn't right. He told me beforehand that I did it anyways. You should try it. It's crazy.
I think I'm good.
Is orange juice with pizza particularly nasty? I'm not a big orange juice guy as it is.
No, it's usually like orange juice after you brush your teeth is supposed to be like terrible, very strong. What's the plan for tonight? I don't know. I guess we're gonna figure out the power situation. Cliff is, man, this place sucks. Sounds kind of wild. It is. It's old and it's bad. Art is bad. I don't think we're ever gonna see Pete.
Well, according to Nest, apparently Pete doesn't exist.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. He's like,
And you did say that you thought that this was probably all in Emily's head or whatever, right?
maybe.
Thank you, Gary. Bye, Gary.
Holy shit.
Okay, oops. Okay.
Pull it up.
I can't interact with anything because we're scared. Do it.
Okay, so it's not like hair, it's like a weird
It's
face
like
tentacle thing.
cradly.
Oh, I thought we were gonna say the thing from Stranger Things.
Demogorgon. Pete, I don't want to hear it. You're apparently not real. You're not a person. You're in my head.
What's up, buddy? This seems like a pretty stressful situation. So, Emily, do you want to hear a secret? The sticky note on the desk in the bedroom has something to do with the drawers. That Dewey Decimal looking thing in the study, right? Oh, you know, that thing that Wes was telling you to try. You?
Fuck you, Pete.
Thank you, Pete. We would have never thought of that. Man, I don't know if I've ever turned around on a character more in a game than Pete. Oh no, maybe Roland from Triangle Strategy. I really liked him. He was super cool. And then he was like, what if slavery was okay? And I was like, Roland! Hold on. We're in like the last 2 chapters of the game. You've been the coolest guy ever.
Are you spoiling Triangle Strategy?
There's a lot of different routes. There's like a million different endings. There's one ending. And you can be like, you know what, Roland? I think you're right. Sticky notes. 10, 12, 9, 11. 10. 12. 9. Oh.
Well,
Is that in our thing now? Okay, that's helpful. Now that I know what the goal is, I don't mind the
Oh, okay. So we gotta make one be record and the other one be rewind, right?
It's rewind then print, right? Right?
What kind of free... I mean, we can find out when we get down there.
I guess we can read it quick.
But each one has a different symbol, right?
Yeah, so we just need to recreate the symbol.
So, yeah, one on the one side, one on the other. We don't need to go right from one to the other, I guess, right?
Yeah. Alright.
Wow, you're not even, like, waiting. You're just like, it's gonna open.
I'm pretty good at puzzles. Go, Emily, go. Go, Emily, go.
The other pump's gonna be a nightmare.
It's gonna open.
Okay,
And yeah, that does kind of seem to be the pace of the game. We're just kind of putzing around, not a lot happens, and all of a sudden it's just bam.
Right. So I'm guessing left is rewind and print. Back to left. So, alright. Rewind looks like the cool symbol I made, but sideways. Wait, how do I make it go sideways?
I don't know. Try to get it in the position that, try to get it into how you wanted it, and then maybe that'll change the angle if you do a different button. Does anyone understand how computers work? Like old computers.
Like, that's what we need.
Okay, then hit one of the other buttons and see if it rotates it.
No, this one switches the triangles. Oh, I can do download with this one, I think. Right?
Hell if I know.
No, I have the thing. I just need to figure out how to...
Change the angle?
Yeah.
And then this one is... What is rewind?
No, this one's download.
I thought it was print.
Yeah, this one's print. Right there.
Do you know what symbol print is?
It's a down arrow, which we can't make.
Okay.
See?
Yeah, okay.
How do we rotate down? I feel like there's buttons I'm missing or something. Or maybe we do that in the main thing then? Not do the main thing? Okay, so I'll make this one download then. So I know I can do download with it. That's upload. Well, yeah, let's try that. See if we can narrow down the main console. That's download. Huh?
I guess this is the first one? Oh, maybe we need to use both sides to make the symbol, and then we need to push the button.
Oh, like that side rotates the middle. Okay. So
I
then
hope you understand this, because
I
I
think
do
I
not.
do. Yeah, I think I do. I think that's correct. Yeah, I think you're right. I think these are both operating the same thing.
Is that correct, or is it backwards?
Wouldn't you know that's backwards? Okay. I kind of like this puzzle, actually.
Well, then I'm gonna let you do it.
That's kind of cool. I think I'm gonna die because it took me a little too long to understand how it controls. But
Well, if it looks too dicey, you know what you gotta do?
die.
You gotta hit that pump.
Yep.
Do you... So, can you do this, or do we need to take a picture?
I know how it works.
I'm glad you do, because this doesn't make the most sense to me, like how you're actually rotating it and everything.
So the right side only rotates the middle disc. There's like an outer disc and an inner disc. Right side rotates inner disc and that's it. That's upload, I need download, right? Or I need print.
Yes. Well, print, which looks like the download symbol.
Yeah. This one just rotates the
Oh, I might know what you
inner
mean.
disc. This one rotates outer disc and switches the lights on the outer disc, depending on what button it is.
Do you find it at all unnecessary that you only have so much time before the killer comes to get you? I think another door opened. Go.
The door opened where?
I thought it was to the side, but maybe not. Go in the one. You're gonna get electrocuted, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to see.
You know how there was the one door in the
I
in the
did.
flooded pump room? It might be in there.
You think? But I need the PS. I thought that was what the PSI was for.
There might be a solution to the PSI in there. Get out of the water, please.
Well, we're
Dear
gonna
Lord.
Die. Anyway.
Well, then we could have at least confirmed or denied.
I thought it would be more obvious what that did for us.
So I guess we'll just have to do it again.
This time I know how to do it, though. Go fast.
Okay.
Pete, I don't want a secret. I want to get right back into it.
Maybe you need to use both discs to get the yes, we know, Pete.
Go. Right? It was down here?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's behind this door. Okay.
Yeah, I think we're pretty close.
It'll just be like, what order do we have to do it in? I guess accumulator in the attic will have to be first, because that has to be when the lightning strikes. But then after that, we can do these in whatever order.
Yep. I mean, well, maybe. I guess we'll see what actually, like, what this requires. Hopefully it doesn't require power or anything like that, you know?
Yeah, I think the other one's going to be pretty easy. We'll just have to set it to combination 3. Or the combination that works for both of them. right?
I mean, it's not facing the right way, but that's the right symbol.
So I need squares. Which way is this one where we want to? Flat.
Yeah, you want the
Over there.
rewind.
I want squares over here. This is a little unnecessary.
Well, we were probably supposed to get the solution here, and then get, like, the next code that would let us, you know, do whatever. Like, maybe it's the pump code in the other room, you know what I mean?
I just mean I think it's a little unnecessary to have this thing in
You
the
can
middle.
you can go right out that
this
door.
door's open.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not, like, terribly complicated is the thing, right? Like, you just
Yeah.
need to, well, you know what you need to do. I don't need to explain it. It's not like the frickin' fuse box upstairs or anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I just feel like it's wasting my time a little bit.
Well, that's kind of the point, I think.
Okay. I did upside down.
Gotta really hand it to the murder, though. Actually coming down here before we were
down here.
before we were practically safe. I was gonna say you can just go right out. Yeah, check the pump room. My guess is going to be that it's the door back here. That's a good question. So you solved the puzzle, we just don't know what the puzzle actually does when solved. Read printout.
Oh!
Oh, okay. 62.
Okay, I just didn't read the printer.
It's like, well, maybe was that, you know, I was like, did we read that night before? No, it's because we printed it out.
Okay, now what we do?
What now?
We need it at 62.
Oh, this is what we're doing.
Okay.
So that's automatically
50.
50. So we need 12 from the other ones.
Automatically 50 and 10 pumps.
So 16 remain.
Okay, I'm gonna write a note.
16 remain? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't work out, does it? Huh.
16 pumps. How much did that give us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So 10
Yes.
pumps, which would be 50, right?
50. So then we have 12 left. right?
12 left for 16. That doesn't really make sense, does it?
No.
Try it and see where it gets us. Listen, we can run back and forth until we figure it out. If we get it close, like if we try it once, maybe we're missing something and maybe this will give us a better idea. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't want to. Oh, I don't have to redo that anymore. I can just come down and mess with the pump right away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Although if we just end up brute forcing it, then what was the point? Well, you said you liked that puzzle, so...
Yeah, it wasn't a bad puzzle. So I don't think we want it very high at all.
So... 15...
I'm gonna try like 3 higher, maybe?
Yeah, I'd say something like that. What do you think the stains are on the wall, anyway?
Ooh.
Well, it looks like something was dragged.
probably won't get another chance because Killer's gonna show up, and they've been coming down pretty fast. Wait, I thought Killer didn't spawn till 9 something.
Well, things are fucked up. You know?
Yeah, so we only really have one chance at that pump. Well, no, because we did the computer puzzle. We might have like 2 or 3 chances at the pump per thing.
Or Gary could make himself useful and stand by, you know, the pump release.
Yeah, but we can't talk
No, we
about
don't want a
solving
secret,
the
Pete.
Yeah, I hear a secret.
No. I like your confidence. See you later, Emily.
I bet this time he's gonna be like, so anyway, you use the pump up to, like, you know, notch 7. It's like, oh.
Did you know if you put this input in, the killer doesn't actually spawn?
Oh, thank you, Pete. Why are you talking in Gary's voice? Run, 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 run. Run, run, run. Ah. No one's confused. Like, we just got to the house. Where's Emily? Oh, she, like, sprinted to the basement and started messing with the PSI pumps.
Speed run.
Okay, I'm gonna
I mean,
try 3.
you tried 3. You said, like, 3 more.
Oh,
So I'm gonna
3
say
more,
6 or
and
7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I think I leave that.
We won 62. I think 1 higher.
That'll just be the same, because that just goes through there, and that's also 1.
Just try 1 higher, okay? Just do it for me.
I know. I think the PSI pumps are dumb. Like, I understand the mechanic, I think, kind of. It's kind of cool, but it's also kind of dumb that you want to restart it, you gotta run the whole time. Okay,
Well, otherwise, like I said, you could just brute force it.
guess.
I mean, I probably wouldn't say Among Us. There's one killer, we know who they are, and...
Pete.
Fucking Pete. He said he was dead in the forest, by the way.
Yeah, he did. He was like,
Did you see my body? It's like dead in the forest.
no, Pete, we did not see your body. No matter where we look, we do not see your body. Dead in the forest.
We're not allowed to go outside. We tried it once. We stepped foot in the lawn, it turned into our brain.
So 7.
I'm gonna say 1 higher from what you... No. That was 2 higher, but okay.
I think it's gonna give us the exact same outcome.
Nope.
Because these pumps both give us the exact same values when we put it in. They're both single. See? Because that gives us the same values as that. So we have to switch the last one, I think, and go even higher?
We want what, 62? Are we positive that, like, I guess there's no other pumps, right?
Yeah, it doesn't seem like those 2 big ones should be in the middle.
No.
It doesn't feel like there's a correct solution.
Swap the last one and see if it does anything dumb. Like, maybe there's a number we don't... Like, there's no way that there's one that actually, like, you know, subtracts pressure or anything, right?
This is giving us 180.
Because it feels impossible.
10.
Because, you know...
I don't get it. Do you want to try next time?
I mean, I can. It just doesn't really make a lot of sense because of the ones in the middle, like you said. The ones in the middle make it way too high.
I think killer's here.
Because it's an automatic 50 with the ones in the middle, and then we have 16 to work with besides that, right?
Yeah, but we can't really do much. Okay. Yeah, it's getting here before power even goes out now.
Yeah, that's problematic. You didn't even change anything.
No, I swapped the last two before I left last time.
Oh, okay.
It's not possible.
I don't think so, which means we're missing something obvious.
But she's not saying anymore that I don't have what I need. You know? Before she was like,
Yeah.
I don't have what I need to solve this. 62 PSI. I don't think we can do 62.
It wouldn't be 162, would it? No, that's dumb.
Maybe kill.
Probably.
If you come back, I'll take your hand.
You think he actually has something clever to say now, finally?
I think the 62's for the PSI pump in the basement.
Again, we can always just brute force this, possibly. There are only so many combinations.
I was gonna say, maybe if I change it out here, it changes in there.
Because how many are on, like, the first one?
You can change multiple on the first one, but this one you can only change 2, and that seems wrong.
Well, hang on. All the way to the top and then swap it?
We tried that.
Might have.
Yeah, this was 85, I think. I'm gonna take a picture, and then if you want to fiddle around with it, I'm gonna try to, like, see if I can actually...
Is there weird sparks going on?
maybe. Yeah, the water's electrocuted right now.
Oh, awesome.
I think. So this is probably the one we have to do first when we do all of them.
Maybe.
So it starts off with 26.
How much did that end with again?
85. 86. This is the corner that's a little fidgety. I would watch out.
Which direction are they coming from? Oh, come the frick on. Yeah, our only hope is that somebody gives us a frickin' hint. Because I think we finally understand how this puzzle works, it just doesn't work the way that we wish it would.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's possible with ones in the middle, unless I'm doing something.
Oh shit. I was like, they should just be right down there, and it's like, yeah, they are.
Oh, sorry.
You never know. He's got a weird face now.
Pete, I'm sorry I said no to the hint.
Ooh, so suddenly you want to hint, huh? Suddenly you're not so
He's not
confident.
giving us a hint. He's not showing up. Should I look it up and then tell you if you're doing something wrong, but not give you the answer?
Oh gosh, freaking Pete. Not showing up. Okay, what is it? 4 and yeah, no. You keep it the same and then 4, right?
Swap last 2 and then 4.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
No.
Yeah, I feel like we could do it if there was an extra button down here.
In its default state, it will always result in way too much PSI for the puzzle. You know what you have to do.
Sure.
You're not going to be able to solve it.
Why?
You have to go to the bathroom.
What?
You have to go to the bathroom, drain a specific amount into the bathroom PSI, and then you have to come back down here, and then if you have the correct amount of pumps, you can get the right amount of PSI.
Yeah, that's way too obtuse.
Like, I guess it kind of makes sense, because it has, like, the value. I was thinking maybe we have to do it somehow, but I was also thinking the bathroom, I thought, resets every time and doesn't count towards that, because it's up instead of down.
This is gonna be real annoying with...
Okay, so solve the bathroom, and then you can solve the basement.
Oh, so it's just we solved the the bathroom? It's not... Okay, where was the bathroom?
I think you solved it on your own. Bathroom, you don't have to reset if you mess it up. Oh, but there it is, if you want it. 2, and then hourglass far away. You just push twice.
Well, let's watch it once.
Yep, that's right. I'd watch out, killer might get here any second.
Yeah, that's kind of the annoying bit about this whole thing, isn't it? But I guess, like, the way we can do it is once we get the solution, we can run upstairs, flip the thing, right?
If we don't want to
Hit the bathroom.
redo this, we can take a screenshot of it, and I can probably solve it on the main thing now. And the Switch photo catalog thingy.
Okay, 18. So we have 18. So that would still give us 50. So we need 12, right?
One of the middle 5 pump will always fill up all the way.
50. So yeah.
No. 5 times 5. We don't want this one to fill up all the way. And this, I think, is a red herring. The far 2.
Okay.
I think. This one's always going to fill up all the way and give us 25 and have 13 pumps left. Then we break out the notes.
I think we want it to be 12, but that's just me. 12 with 8.
So we'll have 13 pumps. And our goal's 62?
Yes.
So 62 minus 25 is the end goal.
Are you sure that it's not 50 between the two of those?
Between the two of them it is. We don't want this one to fill up all the way. Because by the time this one fills up all the way, we're way past already, I think.
Well, it'd be 10 pump.
Oh, no, you might be right. I think this is right. No matter
I
what,
want
we
to
don't
say...
want that. Do we want to calculate it first? Like, put it where you think it's at, and then we can count it? Oh, okay. We can just go for it. That's going to be way too much, isn't it? Yeah. We never want this one in this position, I don't think.
We want it for 15 last. Not 15 last. Is that gonna reset the bathroom too if we do this?
No, pushing the button, I think it said doesn't refresh the ones above. It only refreshes the ones below, but it doesn't refresh this one, so.
Gary. Gary, be useful and scream when they get close. Yeah, okay, it keeps it at 18, I see.
Yeah. I'd say this time, since it's probably our last attempt, we just pause it and, well, put it where you think it's at and we'll count it out beforehand.
So that gave us 73, so,
So try putting the first one on like 7 maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 pumps left, and they'll all go through there. 9 times 5 is 45 plus. You had it on 7. That might be right. Oh no, now there's 11 left.
that would have did it had we swapped the last one.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Was it 7?
Yes, 7 and swap, that would have did it.
7. Okay.
Here's what's gonna happen. Either we're going to get murdered, or we're gonna get electrocuted. It's definitely one or the other. There is no this works for us. There's even a fair chance that we get to the door, and then we get, like, electrocuted as we're going through.
Oh, we might have to do. So I think no matter what, tree door, garden area is always the last wire we activate, right? Because there's no time constraint on that one.
To my knowledge.
Attic, we have to do before lightning strike. This one we have to do before water gets electrocuted. So I think maybe we do attic, this one, tree door?
We could leave because I'm pretty sure we
It
freaking
won't
got it.
leave, it's locked. Okay.
It's the mall! Gamer. Actually, wait a sec.
Oh, maybe hurry. Oh, well, now you're not going to be able to interact with the hints over here. Oh, it's just generator. And probably lore. Okay. Helen's Bakery. Did we know a Helen? Was there a Helen?
Oh, don't... I am attempting to juke you here. Now, the problem is... Do we just go for it? Do we just die?
Yes. And I think we know what we have to do next time.
Okay.
Attic, down here, tree room.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think. If that order doesn't work, we just swap it. Tree, I can almost guarantee is last.
Do you want me to tell you how to beat the game? No, Pete! What's up, Emily? Things have been hard, hadn't they? See you later. Oh, fuck you, Pete. I think it's because we have all the hints at this point. And he's not even gonna try to be like, oh, maybe if you hit all of the generators,
Okay.
do you believe?
So we go attic, we go basement.
We go bathroom,
tree.
attic.
Yes, yeah. Stop at bathroom on the way.
Take a tinkle.
Bathroom is
Now,
2.
the thing is, if I play the Song of Inverted Time, right?
Bathroom's 2 and leave it there. Okay, so just push twice. Do it, and then I'd leave.
We can check it on the way back if we're worried, but...
I think it's fine. I think.
Now, do you remember this? Was it...
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Top.
1,
No.
2...
No, other way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Now go up. Don't remember the combo for this, but it's probably in our notebook.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Okay. No. The stone dais, please. Where?
Lightning rod. 8712.
8712, okay. There will be a unit of power.
Now we run down to the basement.
Totally remember the... I mean, it's written somewhere, right? Yeah, I think we do 7 and swap, right?
Yes.
I'll be confident.
Okay. Now basement.
And this was what again? Leave as is, but
no.
4.
I think
it was 4, and we leave as is, right?
I don't think so. I think we swapped the last 2. Back in cellar pump. Yeah, swap.
Okay,
last 2.
4 and swap.
1, 2, 3, 4. Swap last. Good. And you can leave and you're facing to the door. I was nervous for a second.
Yeah. Then it's 7 and swap.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Swap. Push the button and not run to the door.
Come on. You son of a bitch.
Open the door. There you go. In the mall. You want to leave the other boys in the mall. Oh.
Okay, there's that.
Look at the silly chicken.
Look at the silly chicken.
I don't like that you can't recognize. I think there's something there. Oh, if you hold the back left button.
Kind of freaky that Small exists under the royal house in Pennsylvania.
Huh.
Don't dox us.
What's going on? Oh, come
Oh
on.
man, that's one of the... I'm gonna be like so pissed off if we run into... McFreakface.
Okay, so now go out of the
Yeah.
basement.
No. Don't go out of the basement.
To side room.
We go here.
Can we?
Yeah.
We don't need door 3?
733, right?
Yeah. Oh, I guess we don't need door 3 anymore.
And then it's 909, right? 9009.
Ah, okay, you can get through from here. Okay. It's weird that the mall is here and that these other places aren't tragic locations for it. Like, it's not the hot dog place or something. 9009. It's Boob Simon.
I thought boob was 8008.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that should be all of them. You just gotta get back to the attic.
Without getting stabbed. Which might be a tall order.
What time does lightning strike?
Like 9:15, I think?
So maybe we can do attic blast, actually. I thought that would have been... So that way we're there.
Yeah, but we were going upstairs for the turlet anyway.
That's true.
What the fuck, man?
We're busy! Okay, you're gonna have to juke him around here.
Maybe?
Okay, he's coming this way for you.
Oh, no!
Okay.
Like, come on.
It's
Is it
back
because
to
we've
the
had
old
so
one.
many rotations, or is it
I think it's 'cause
because...
we're getting close. These been showing up earlier and earlier. Go. Oh, there. Where are you going? Attic. Where are you
Listen,
going?
they all lead back. Cliff, fuck you.
You could just well, Gary's the only one who has to die, apparently. Gary's the only one who canonically dies. This is the canon ending. Oh, Francisco or whatever might be dead too.
Francine.
Francine. Okay. No.
If this guy does teleport at all, that's gonna be a little annoying.
Well, that was a different one. It wasn't a weird tentacle one again. I think that was back to original guy.
Well, I'm real happy. Oh,
We don't get.
We don't even-
Lever.
Emily.
Francine.
I didn't mean to scare you.
What are you doing up here?
The lamp in the study broke again, and I knew you were up here. We need to talk before you do something rash, Em. There are other things we can do, other options. I mean, for God's sake, Emily, look at this thing. Do you really think this can solve all your problems? I don't know. We've exhausted everything else.
Is this a metaphor? What
What
else, Troy? What other choice do we have? Do you think you know how to get us out of this?
No, Em, I'm telling you, neither of us do. Maybe there is no way out. Well, then, this is just as futile as everything else, so I'ma do it. I think I first clocked it when you started poking around and solving Nest's little puzzles and talking in code. And for a moment there, I had a glimmer of hope that this was progress for the both of us. That maybe you would help me figure out how to get us out of here. But nope, you're still you. But I'm begging you, don't let it come to this. Why trust a weird old man and his weird old machine?
Listen, I don't want this fight to end. I want this to stay ugly because it's something.
What?
But we need to get out of here, Francine, one way or another.
We don't know what it'll do. It could ruin everything, as everything wasn't already ruined enough. This could be the end, Emily. Shit, watch out. Francine, I'm sorry. This is fine.
Another bad ending. Do it again, but this time make sure Francine is dead first so she can't come up and interrogate us. Pete!
Well, Emily.
Oops.
Oh.
Another fine mess you've gotten yourself into. Oh, Pete could be pretentious sometimes, but he didn't talk like the Great Gazoo. Nest made it sound like you're not really you. And you're gonna trust him? You took the time to turn on his machine. Look how much good that did you.
Did it? We didn't actually see what happened with that.
We might be good. Seems like it worked out okay. I'm still here. Barely. You can't keep coming back like this forever. Turning on the accumulator almost bled this place dry. I thought the accumulator created this place. The accumulator couldn't create anything. It's a wooden box attached to one of those static electricity machines from the science museums. At least it was. The decades of obsession Nest put into it turned it into a ticking time bomb. The raw energy of it almost killed this place. So if this place dies, what happens to us? Do we get set free or what? How do you define free? Don't start with me. Truthfully, I don't know. The strength that's keeping you here is giving out. But so is the strength that's keeping here. When that strength is finally gone, I don't know if you're no longer here or if you want to go out with the rest of what's here. If that makes sense. It makes about as much sense as any of the rest of this stuff. I don't think I'm going to be able to talk to you again after this.
Oh no.
I don't think I'll be able to do anything after this.
Oh goodness.
Since there will be a quiet moment before the thought of the house intrudes again, do you have anything you'd like to know? What's the thing that keeps killing us? It's a symptom, a side effect. So are you. Though you have a little more of a sense of self than the homunculus does. Who are you, really? For all intents and purposes, I'm Pete. What happens to you now? I don't know. That one's a little beyond me. There's a threshold I'm aware of. I can hear it. I can barely hear anything else. I'm really scared. I'm not ready to cross it. But I don't have any choice. Still, it was good while it lasted. It was nice meeting you.
Well, it was nice meeting you too, but after a while, things got a little sour.
Shucks. For real, why are you helping me? Like I said before, why do you think I would want to hurt you? Because you've had me and my friends trapped in this nightmare with a meat monster that keeps killing us? I didn't create the house. I didn't create you, or the memory, or the meat monster. These things just flow through me.
So you admit it's your fault.
I don't want any of this for you. I don't want anything. If you didn't create the killer, who did? I don't know. Entropy? What is up with all these evasive answers? I can't believe Nest was more forthcoming than you. Nest just has a way with words, I guess. Alright, I feel like I'm starting to fade. I don't have the choice not to bring the house back again. The house, all of you, that night, the gravity of it is too great. Greater than me. Why? I don't know. Seems pretty pointless if you ask me. It's been created and destroyed and recreated before, but this time it's taking longer. I don't know how many more times it can happen again. Take care. Okay, bye, Pete.
So, what's going on? Was that a false ending?
So, there's nothing else to do. Unless now we can go back and do something like really simple. Like maybe we open the luggage with that number and it's like, oh my goodness, Pete was inside the luggage the whole time. What a goofy goober.
Hey,
Hey,
feeling alright after you got sucked into the accumulator?
I'm about to head out of town and I don't want to leave without...
Without checking on me?
Yeah.
Do you want to come in? There's weird ambient noise in the background. I don't think you do want to come in. Or at least there was.
How's your head?
Oh, it's fine. I didn't even end up spending the night. Actually, this was something that happened previously, because remember she said something about hitting her head in a previous flashback? And Emily was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that happened. Francie's like, who cares?
I don't remember.
When I got home, I passed out, like, immediately, but I kept waking up. Something about being told you could die in your sleep really gives you fitful dreams, you know? Anyway, the doctor said I could sleep, so I've been working at it all day. I got my sleepy time tea, should be fine. She said just avoid caffeine and, like, strenuous mental activity, I guess.
Gosh, Francine, I just wanted to say that
Hold on. Are you here to apologize? You feel sorry for what?
I don't know. I guess just watching you falling, I couldn't help but think I could have done something about it.
About what? A fiberglass hot dog collapsed. I got a concussion. It wasn't the end of the world.
I really thought that hot dog could hold our weight.
What a weird conversation. I
It
did
always
too.
goes back to the hot dog.
The hot dog was the hot dog is obviously the killer.
Killers. You could have broken your neck.
But I didn't. You came with me to the ER. You were there for me like 3 hours.
People have aneurysms. Sometimes hours later, people hit their heads going up the stairs and die after a week with no warning.
I remember you having a better handle on that stuff. What's going on?
I think I might be experiencing some cognitive decline.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I think I'm just in town to see a shooting stars or whatever. A meteor shower, and I'm stuck in this part of the process where my friends and I are like strangers. The ice never melts, and I can't get through to anyone.
Well, you've been Emily, so you can take this back. You mean like metaphorically or something?
We're stuck in a time loop and keep living the same night over and over. We can finally say what we want to say. The same night where everything sucks even before a masked murder monster comes and kills us. It's so absurd that I start to think it must not be happening. I assume it just has to end somehow, that it was never real in the first place. But no, there is a masked killer, and it's some sort of Groundhog Day thing.
You're familiar with that reference, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But then even that isn't true. It's some kind of nasty fake reality we're in. I don't know. And I'm like, is there just something messed up about me? Did I do something to deserve this? Like, I created that thing, didn't I? Willed it into being? Or is this just in my head? Am I unconscious in a car at the bottom of a ravine? Did I slip into the shower or something?
Emily, you can't.
The worst thing about all this is I don't even know if anything is special about it. Maybe this is just normal disillusionment.
Emily, we're trapped in a time loop and there's a night floating monster that keeps killing us.
Ugh, I know, it sucks. But something about this night, when I left your apartment, whenever this actually happened, I remembered the look you were giving me. Like, future uncertain, anything can happen stuff. And I messed up, hermited myself away, and didn't talk to you or anyone. I let it all slip. I lost my best friend over nothing.
After the night at the hospital, I told myself I wasn't going to depend on anyone else ever again. I wasn't going to caretaker or be taken care of. I went all in on me. And when I saw you again at Nest's house a year later, I realized it was working, I guess. I wasn't angry, didn't feel passionate about not having heard from you. It was just a matter of fact.
Oh, Francine, you don't have to apologize.
I'm not apologizing. I did what was right for me. I decided I wasn't going to give you or my dad or my landlord, who needs to come inside my apartment for half an hour to tell me he's raising my rent, I decided I wasn't going to give anything any more thought. Yeah, any more time or thought that I could spare. I did everything I could. I started waking up at 6 a.m. every day, meditating for an hour. I upped my therapy to as many times a week as my insurance would allow. Then when I lost that insurance, I found free counseling services and did that as much as I could. I made a full-time job out of just trying to be happy. And I'm still not. It wasn't about trying, it wasn't enough to maintain. The yearning's still there. There's a sense that whatever used to make my life magical is gone now. You can't remember what it was, so you invent things. It was a video game you loved, the Halloween bucket from McDonald's. Or maybe it's a plan you make, some future time, where you imagine you'll feel exactly like you used to. The reality is, things are changing, but nothing is changing faster than you are. The days are shorter now, and you're in pain, and there's somebody with a knife coming to get you. Don't hit your head on the stairs.
Oh, the days were getting shorter. That killer was showing up faster.
I'm so goddamn sick of living in the past. Oh, that was you. That sounds pretty healthy.
Then why does it hurt so much?
Everything feels good all the time. So, we're not really here, are we?
I don't think so. Oh, I think the house trip was probably a long time ago.
I think so too. It feels like an old bad memory.
It feels so good to be able to talk about it now.
It does. Shit.
Ow, 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 ow. Are you okay?
Nah, it's fine. I'll just get a
I
towel.
thought she was like, nah, I'm not okay. I'm dying. Ow.
Yeah, ow.
Guess it's kind of pathetic that we weren't able to let any of this go, huh?
Yeah, I wonder when this actually even is. The present, I mean. It's sad that this thing is happening like a year after the trip to Nest House. Way sadder if it's like 5 years later.
Oh, or if it's been decades and this is hell.
Pretty boring hell.
We're gonna die in this place, aren't we?
Probably.
I mean, permanently. For real this time.
Probably. So...
One final loop.
Well, if we do go back, I'd say check the codes and see if there's, like, you know... Yeah, check. Or do 420 first.
I think, isn't 420 the password?
Yeah, it is. Looking sad.
Huh. A bunch of little rectangles labeled with the names of rooms throughout the house. I've definitely seen this before.
That was the
Elevator?
thing on top of the elevator. But what do we actually do with that?
Maybe it'll be obvious when we get there. Oh. I thought there was like blood writing on it.
So zoom out a bit.
This is it. Oh, I think I understand, but I don't want to understand.
Is that like the...
Light switch on?
Oh, is that it?
I'm guessing.
That sounds like a pain in the butt. Are you gonna do it?
Yeah, I mean, we have to. Okay, so what is currently correct?
Do you want to take a picture?
Yeah. Is it? Oh no, it's not pause while I'm in here.
Pause while you're in the clues, yeah. I'd say take a picture of the elevator because then you know. Oh, okay. You're just getting set up.
Time because I feel like this is gonna take. Okay, so attic is incorrect. Main bedroom is incorrect. Bedroom is incorrect. Study is correct. Bathroom is correct. Living room is correct. Dining room is correct. Correct. Foyer is wrong. Kitchen is wrong. Garage is wrong. Cellar is wrong. Waiting room is wrong. Art studio is wrong. Flooded room is right. Okay. So lobby's wrong, which I'm guessing is what this is. So if we look at it now, is it correct? Which one did we think was lobby?
The one lights out near the end, yeah.
Waiting room.
Yep.
Okay, this is waiting room. Okay. Should we make a checklist of which ones we need to do?
I mean, we can. Let me give him a pencil. Oh, here is my pencil. Okay.
So attic needs to be on. We need to change attic. Main bedroom. Regular bedroom. Then we need to change the foyer.
Foyer. Okay.
Foyer, which I'm not sure which one foyer is.
Oh, foyer's right where you come in.
Okay. Kitchen we need to change.
Kitchen.
Garage needs to change.
Garage.
Cellar needs to change.
Cellar.
Waiting room needs to change. Waiting room's good. We just did waiting room. Art studio needs to change. Flooded room is fine.
Okay.
Whew. This is gonna be
A pain in the ass because, okay, cellar needed to change, right? So,
This is cellar.
yes.
I'm hoping there's no killer this time. Right here. Okay.
Okay.
Foyer needed to change, right?
Yes. Kitchen needed to change. Ew, what the hell?
What else?
Garage while we're down here.
This should be garage, right?
Yep. And what's the art studio? The art studio might be the thing that's right next door, right?
Do you think this is art studio?
Maybe. Probably. Just leave it go.
I don't know if I think this is the art studio.
Is there a light switch anywhere?
No.
Maybe it's not the. Yeah, maybe it isn't. Who can say? This seems like. I don't know. Maybe. I guess maybe it isn't. This was the garage, right?
Mm-hmm. The bathroom was fine. Oh, is this an art studio, do you think?
This is like the study, I think, isn't it? We need the bedroom and the side bedroom. So this is one of them. Bedroom, main bedroom.
Which is...
I think this is the one with the open door, I think is the...
So we have to go around the whole house changing all the light switches while the killer's on the loose.
I guess.
This is gonna be a pain. And now we have to restart the list?
I can just write them all out and then... I mean... Why don't we start at the top?
I'll make a note in my phone and then I can turn it into a checklist.
Yeah, okay. You wanna... No, not that.
Okay.
Attic?
So... No.
I'm gonna head for the attic a while, so...
Okay, what are all the rooms? Attic.
Attic, main bedroom, bedroom, study, bathroom.
Oh, I guess your note on it probably has which ones we need to change.
Well, that's assuming they don't change every time, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we can try it as if... Oh, it's already...
Oh, okay. Oh, I guess Francine opened this already. Okay, and then you want to get that bedroom while you're here.
Papers.
Right there, right there. Okay.
Would probably help if some of this was, like, labeled.
Yeah, like in the top corner, if it was like, this is the art room.
Wait a second. Bedroom and main bedroom, yeah, they need to be out. And was study one of them?
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Yes,
study needs to
study
be
needs to be
on
on,
and
which I
bathroom
believe
needs to
it's
be on.
I believe they're both correct.
No. No.
Did you want to read Frankenstein with the lights off?
Just assume that the bathroom's fine, or...
Yeah, I think so. Yep.
Okay. Now down here... Yeah, I guess these are by floor, right? Living room, dining room on, foyer and kitchen off. Where is...
Right there. We're off, and you need to change kitchen. This one's supposed to be on, I believe.
Yeah, living room. Kitchen off.
Your lights off on Cliff. Now we're good to go to... Oh, no, garage.
Garage needs to be on. Now we go to the basement.
Where you going?
I don't know, man. Listen, you think just because we've been playing this game for almost 7 hours, I have any idea what I'm freaking doing?
Off.
That means there's an art studio down there. Oh, I know where the art studio is.
I don't.
Cellar, waiting room, off. Art studio, on. And the power being off isn't going to screw us, is it?
No, but you still have an hour. So turn this light off. And then if you want, we can just examine the elevator quick to make sure it's right so far. Oh, you know our art studio? Oh, is this art studio over here?
Yeah, remember he had the crap on the floor and everything?
Oh, yes. Okay, light switch here. I guess we'll know if we're right or not.
Could we have stumbled ass backwards into this solution?
I feel like they probably randomized it every playthrough, but... Oh, push the button, push the button. I think that's correct. I think push the elevator button.
If he kills you, because we were the killer, we go in the elevator.
Do we take too long?
I mean, inspect pamphlet.
Oh, no, here. Senior living. Do we have Alzheimer's and we're reliving the past or something? Oh, you're going to basement 2, whether you like it or not. I guess this was basement and then second floor was just that bedroom.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, we're back in the room.
Oh, it's her room. Okay.
Oh, you can interact. I think if you hold bab but do this button, it
Oh.
shows you what you can interact with. Yeah. You got shoes and you got...
Notes to myself. Okay. And it's just
There's
12. A package from Francine. She sent it like a week after I moved. I kept meaning to open it. This is actually your dialogue.
Oh, yeah. This is Laura's room. Oh, Laura lives with us. That's cool.
And they were roommates. There was something here. Maybe
Oh, I
it
think
was
the
around the
door
corner.
from the angle, yeah.
You have a snares. No, don't go outside. That's how you progress. That's what the game wants you to do. Wants you to live up to you.
I think we might have exhausted all the possibilities other than go outside. You were inside your head the entire... Oh no, it's the same thing, but later. Why is... We're not going to talk about the bomb rock?
I left it sit for months. You want to check that again, see if they changed it? Because that time it changed. Oh, there's sticky notes all over the house.
Here's help us done a lot of work. Felt like a good first step. This is, again, you.
Like the rest would follow.
I don't know. I'm just like, I can control things. Like, I'm the one in control. Goodness me. So she's been inside the entire time.
This is Laura's room. It took me a long time to finally take this sign down. What happened to Laura?
Did she ditch you because you were having a... Okay.
I understood why Laura moved out, but it still felt really bad.
Wasn't there another thing? Maybe it's another one of
think it was
those...
TV. Oh, it might have been fridge from the other side. Sticky notes, they're all from me.
Cool.
Some of these are really passive aggressive. Oh, was this her way of communicating with Laura? In retrospect, these seem kind of excessive.
Or maybe it's to herself.
Yeah, I can't tell. if
It
it's
could
to
be
herself,
self-loathing. Who knows?
either to herself or to Laura. Or maybe... Oh, exposed muscle. Breathing slowly. Is this place alive? Made out of meat? I can barely stand to think about it.
One more time. I was gonna say, normally things follow in 3.
I let this place fall apart. No going back. Half a pair of scissors. There's some blood on the blade like somebody cut themselves, breaking them apart.
And that's what the killer used. Dun dun dun.
Francis, I'm so glad that... I just unloaded all my boxes of books. I gotta give you some of these because I'm awful reading habit. It makes me moving terrible. It's crazy that I can be doing work and know that within 5 miles you're puttering around doing your thing. Congrats on the real actual book you illustrated, by the way. I know it was always a dream of yours. So proud of you. Look at us, two adults with jobs and apartments in the same city. Come check out my dinky little apartment. I want to see your dinky little apartment. I want to see Laura again. Let's go to the museum or movies or get drunk and play pinball. I think this is you. This is probably Francine. Love Francine.
Drunk pile of mail. What a mess.
Examine sticky note or examine clutter? Sticky notes. I don't know what else to do. Did I really let it get this bad?
So she's a shut-in, which explains the, whole title Homebody, and all of this, I guess, has just been her nightmaring herself.
Some of these are in handwriting I don't recognize. In fact, they're not even words.
No, that was sticky notes. Never mind. It was just from the other. Yeah, I think we did all.
Sticky note!
Yeah.
It's turning gray, dying. This place is on its last legs.
Examine meat.
We don't have long left.
Cool.
Oh, is it like her home is her body? She's a homebody, but the home is also her body because it's part of her and she never leaves scratches. Was that thing trapped down here?
That's a good question.
Bunch of torn up sheets and bandages and paper, all torn up and mixed together. Was the killer living here? It's kind of pathetic.
This is your house, Emily. Think about it.
The killer, just kept banging at the walls, trying to get out.
Oh dear. Huh. Yeah, I was gonna say, that was in the closet, wasn't it?
The place is gonna be open, y'all. It's gonna be hers. Oh no, just one of them.
So how's it going? Emily!
Oh, sorry about the mess. I don't think it's this bad in real life.
Where'd the killer go? It has to be looking for us, right?
Not anymore. It saw the door was open and made a break for it.
Oh, well, that's fine.
I don't think it liked being here either.
Things are going wild up above. You should see it.
Up above? We can't go back up there.
You'd rather take your chances out there? I don't know if this is all really happening, Francine.
Good point. Now we live in the weird house together forever. And Pete's here. Pete might not be here.
I don't think that was there before.
There's no carpet here. It's not a wild classical haunted house anymore. It's just a house.
Wasn't that convenient?
Just a normal house with a normal attic.
Yeah, after you went down the elevator, I kind of lived and died a few more times, and...
Geez, really?
Yeah, don't worry about it. But every time I came back, it seemed like the house was changing. It got a lot smaller. Well, a little smaller, less colorful. A little sadder. More like how I actually remember it.
Let's take a look around, I guess.
Knock yourself out. Well, obviously, the accumulator. A wooden box with a switching light bulb. This is the accumulator, I guess. Fortnite's obsession made a messed up mad scientist machine. Or was it my messed up obsession? Parker, I'm watching the sunset over the lake as I write this. The garden I told you about has finally begun to pay off. The zucchinis are just beginning to flower. My tomato plants are bearing big, misshapen fruit. My basil has come in a bit wimpy this year, but it does just fine for a light caprese salad on a night like this. I think back on the dinky little garden I tried so hard to cultivate in your side yard that summer, where everything I planted was choked out by that single rogue watermelon vine, and how we checked on that that wayward little watermelon every day. Joked about seed spitting contests we'd have when it was grown, and of course those rat bastard squirrels beat us to the punch when we found that the hollowed out Rinju were crying, laughing, and I was just plain crying. Such a silly thing. Speaking of silly things, have you heard any of the old gang lately? Heard from any of the old gang? I swear I can read. You'll never believe it, but I find myself getting lonesome out here in the middle of nowhere. I'm sure you understand the feeling. It is a joy to live alone, yes, but I find myself missing the sounds of poorly picked guitars in the early morning, the inexplicable clunks of the bowels of the house, the smell of the damp cellar mixed with clove cigarettes, the art project, the experiments. Oh, the conversations we all had just sitting on the steps outside arguing about nothing. Kids sometimes come down the shore off my property and smoke grass. The smell drifts up here and drives me crazy with nostalgia. They believe they're being sly, and I'm happy to let them think so, just as long as they can enjoy their distant laughter and fun. It makes me miss you, and that house, and those people very much. I wonder if we could corral the old folks back together for some sort of reunion. An exchange of ideas, as we would have called it then. It would be lovely to see some familiar faces again and do, well, whatever it is we aging punks do with ourselves now that we're no longer cool or relevant. Not that we ever really were anyway. So enough of my navel gazing. Are you well? What are you working on? Tinkering with? Is that cat still hanging around your back door? Do you have any books to recommend? Please drop me a line whenever you get the chance. I do so love to pick that strange brain of yours. Warmly see? Oh,
Clara?
Warmly see. Yeah, okay, Claire.
You got video games?
Guess the old Grubsoft game looks scary. Oh, goodness.
There are drawings on the floor.
Did I?
There's a game. I thought they were. Yeah, on the desk.
Claire, I found these while cleaning up. I'll be around the post today, so I wanted to take a moment to send them to you. They're from another time, but I still think of these as feeble lines in the hands that drew them. Okay, I think that's everything so far. Okay, I guess talk to Francine's the only thing.
So I guess when we're ready, we just flip the switch on the accumulator?
Wait, that's the accumulator? It looks just like a closet.
Yep. Here it's just a normal creepy old pseudoscience box.
Jeez, why not give it a try, I guess? It worked last time.
What happened to the others?
You can take it.
What happened to the others after I left?
The other kids, they all disappeared. Not long after you went into the elevator, they were just gone. And then the elevator came back up and the killer got in and went after you. That's when the house started to change.
What happened to this place?
I have no idea. I mean, I guess I have some idea. You saw it, it was falling apart. It feels like it shed the layers we had put on it, like it turned back into Nest's house as it actually was.
Without all the emotional burden we had put on it.
Exactly, I guess. By the way, what was the deal with those fleshy little creatures? The little jiggly things in Nest's house. It's up to you.
I thought they were kind of cute.
Same, I guess. Weird little walking kidneys. Wait, no. Now they put it that way, I hate them.
They sort of remind me of the killer. Bipedal flesh lumps kind of going through the motions of human behavior. But like baby. Almost like the killer had more reference material to pull from.
There was this time where one had gotten injured and was dragging itself towards me, whimpering and stuff. It started nuzzling against my leg, like it wanted me to pet it. So I did, until it died. I think that might have messed me up more than some of the times I've watched you guys die.
Ugh. What did its skin feel like?
Like wet velvet.
What do you think happened to Nest?
In my heart of hearts, I think I'm kind of charmed by him, in spite of everything. I want to hope that he got older and wiser somehow.
There's a letter over there from Clara. The tone is like she's a little older and wiser herself. Sounds like Nest got back in touch with her at some point, and she's not replying like he's a preening, obnoxious jerk, so I guess he did something right.
We don't know what happened between those two because somebody messed up the thing. That's pretty heartening. Clara seemed genuinely interesting and sweet. I feel weirdly attached to this idea of her.
Which might just be Nest's idea of her.
Speaking of Nest's idea, did you read his doofy sci-fi?
Oh yeah, Very bad.
I can see the pamphlet now. Are you at risk for becoming a baby man?
See anything interesting in the sky? No, you don't. Go inside.
The drawing on it is of like an old cigarette ad-looking guy with lightning shooting out of his eyes, like an old prog rock album cover.
And the drawing's bad.
And the drawing is really bad.
I miss you.
I missed you too, dummy.
Even if he only had a little time left, I hope that after all this he figured out how to stop being a shut-in. I hope that after all this I figured out how to stop being a shut-in.
You're never too old to have not figured any fucking thing out, I guess.
I always thought you had it more figured out than me.
Well, I'm glad the elaborate ruse of my entire personality worked.
Why are we kids? We're not kids. I thought they were like a little old.
I mean, I think they're probably like 20s.
What do you think happened to the other kids after they disappeared?
I guess the same thing that's gonna happen to us.
Yikes. Who would have guessed this whole place was made out of meat?
Definitely not me.
Do you think this place has been making us out of the same stuff?
Don't. No, I refuse to entertain this possibility.
Did we ever end up working it out?
I don't know, maybe. I like the thought of it.
Me too.
Did you ever hash things out with Laura?
I don't remember. I hope she found a better roommate at least.
Do you remember anything that happened after this?
I don't. I don't even know what year it is.
I think I'm ready to go.
I'm gonna look around some more. Go for it. We can't go downstairs?
No.
Oh.
And I clicked on everything.
Francine? Emily? Oh. I'm ready to go.
I am too.
It's good seeing you.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, we're same age, maybe?
Credits? It's just like the moon was in the background. But now it's the sun.
Yeah, it's the opposite.
We did it.
Aaron Hansen.
Yeah, I told you. So, that was fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It's more like a puzzle game than a horror game, but
Yeah, there was a few times that it got me, like, in the second half, oddly enough. Where it was just like, I thought I knew what was happening, but then all of a sudden it shows up with tentacles, I'm like, what the? Also, you're not supposed to be here yet. And the killer just showed up, so that kind of did get me after, like, a while. But it still wasn't, like... Didn't freak me out too much.
very worried they were gonna do the thing that 90% of psychological horror games do, where they're like,
You were the killer. You were the bad guy all along. You didn't know.
Well, I think it was some sort of manifestation of her, of her issues.
yeah, but like it wasn't her herself. It's different enough.
Okay. And then, yeah, like, I think I get, like, the general idea of where they were going with story stuff.
Nest made a house. Which...
Like, did any of it actually happen is the thing, or was she just working out her issues in her head?
I think...
The end, it kind of made it sound like it was just like, were we made of flesh?
I don't know. I think some of it. Like, if we're
Or,
taking
like,
it
inner-
literally, he made the accumulator, and then the accumulator played off of, like, the negative emotions and dynamics in the group and, like, heightened them and turned it into, like, this.
Okay.
Death trap.
Probably would have helped that we'd read more stuff, but we were pretty focused on the puzzles.
Yeah, I didn't realize that it was pausing time when we were reading initially. So I was like, I don't want to just sit here and read. The killer could be coming.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I didn't realize till later that it.
Yeah, I think I needed to point that out to
Yeah.
you.
You said it, and I was like, really? And it was like, oh. Huh.
We could have read Dracula.
We could have read all of Dracula. I can't put speed.
So yeah, that was about, I think, 7 hours between it. Like, maybe a little longer.
Yeah.
But, you know, start up, slow down, and a few other things. I'd say we were pretty on point for this.
Yeah. We figured out the puzzles.
Yeah.
With Pete's help. I don't know what the deal
Maybe
with
we
Pete
should.
was. I don't know if Pete was ever real, but...
I kind of think that he was created, like, he was the manifestation of whatever was happening, right? So therefore, when he was showing up in the old, you know, in the old memories, the reason he wasn't saying anything was because he wasn't there. He was being inserted into their memories. You know what I mean?
Or he might have been like the accumulator personified or something.
That's more or less what I meant. Like, you know, like the house and whatever was going on. So, you know, it's like, oh, you go back and it's like, well, Pete was there because Pete's part of our friend group. And it's one of those, it's like he wasn't. So you're just remembering. You're remembering him being there even though he wasn't. That's why he doesn't have lines, because whatever he says to people, you're making up. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think I get like the gist. Maybe I'll look up some stuff. I still can't believe you screwed things up with Clara.
I don't know. I was asking the question. I thought we would be done talking to him when it said, I'm done talking to you.
It seemed kind of like the question that you asked was like one of those, this might be the last thing you ask him, but it was...
Well, there was another option that was like, no, I don't have any questions.
Well, that's if you wanted to cut it off early and not go to the last question.
I didn't want to ask about him and his girlfriend. I thought it might be personal. I didn't want to intrude.
Well, now we'll never know. Or I'll look it up. Maybe I'll look up a video. It's like, this is the deep lore of Homebody.
Are you going to read...
Really? This part is metaphysical. It doesn't actually happen, but in a sense it does, because it's in your mind, and reality is what we believe it to be.
You're going to watch someone ask him the question, he's going to be like, isn't that a bit personal? I'm not answering that.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I would not mind doing something similar to this again at some point.
Mm-hmm. This isn't super horror, but... little puzzle game.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun.
Very
Do you still want to do
reminiscent.
Killer Frequency?
Maybe.
Or did you give up on that? Can I finally watch the one person whose playthrough I've been waiting on for like the past year?
If you want to.
If you want, I mean, geez, you're so impatient. It's been literally a year since I was like, we should do Killer Frequency.
It's a good game.
Okay. But yeah.
Some of the puzzles in it are obtuse.
I think we can... This was obtuse or
No,
Killer Frequency?
Killer Frequency. There's one in particular that I think most people miss on their first try.
Yeah. Well, in this, I think we only needed to look up something once, and that was the
Yeah.
frickin' turlet.
Yeah.
And I never would have guessed that, so it's not one of those you gave up too early. It's one of those, like... We were literally missing a step.
Yeah. Some
But
of this was
yeah.
reminiscent of 999 and the Nonary games.
Oh, wow. That means something to you.
Yeah.
Well, then. Do you want to start wrapping up?
I guess so.
Okay.
Beat the game.
Yep, that was... Yep, and it's finally off the list. We meant to do this like a year ago.
But
I
now
meant to
it's
do it a
here.
year ago. So yeah, that is good for me. So yeah, thanks everybody who stopped in to watch. Thanks everybody who checks out the VOD. If you enjoyed this, maybe consider subscribing. I'm starting over from zero here. And maybe also consider checking out my main channel, Explosion, where I do scripted videos, some of that bit better spoken. Perfect, right as I'm fumbling my words. I plan for the rest of the week, because yes, there still is one day left. Tomorrow night, we're slamming through Pikmin 1. I want to get to Pikmin 2, but it wouldn't feel right. Like, it's one of those, you know, if I had half the series done, just like, we'll continue from where you left off on, you know, like the other channel.
Mm-hmm.
But because it'll take me, like, 3 hours at most, just knock it out real quick.
Yeah.
So that's what we're going to do tomorrow night. And then next week, I still need to plan, although Did I tell you what the what the Wheel of Names gave unto me?
No?
Battle Network 3 White.
Hmm.
Do you ever beat Battle Network 3 yet?
No.
Huh. Well, I'll let you know how it goes when I beat it for like the billionth time. This will actually be my 4th time because I think I played. I beat it back in the day on the original cartridge, and then I beat both versions of it for the collection. Which means I guess I'm gonna have to play as a guest on this one because I don't really want to delete my file.
Yeah.
But yeah, with that we can call it here if you have nothing clever to say.
No.
Okay, we'll call it here. So thank you again and have a lovely, lovely, lovely evening. Good night.
Bye-bye. How long was it?
Wasn't-
Almost 3 hours.
Yeah,